This is Dawn Mansky, and I'm the founder of Made for Freedom, which is a social enterprise providing dignified employment for survivors of human trafficking and those coming out of marginalized situations. So I am thrilled that you're here today. I am here to share with you some amazing stories about restoration and prevention when it comes to exploitation. Or another word would be for that would be human trafficking. So all of our products here at Made for Freedom are made by survivors of human trafficking or those coming out of marginalized situations. Sorry, I'm trying to get my lighting so that I don't have these weird shadows on my faces. But again, my name is Dawn Mansky, founder of Made for Freedom. Trisha Cruz is here. Hey, Trisha Cruz. Hi, Monica. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the partners that we have around the world. We have partners. We have about 20 different partner centers around the world that are providing dignified employment for survivors of human trafficking and those coming out of marginalized situations. So one of the first things that I almost always have this on. So this is the Hannah, which is a tri-tone bracelet, which has it's made of stainless steel, so it's incredibly sturdy, very durable. And these are stainless steel, black and gold plated. So the lovely thing with this, you can wear it with silver, you can wear it with gold, it's all good. And then along with my metal mixing pieces, the one that I really like, this is my recent favorite. This is the metal non-committal. I have it over here so you can see it a little closer. The metal non-committal has silver. Let me see if I can get it in the light so you can see it a little better. It's made of stainless steel as well. These are made by survivors of human trafficking in northern China. And we have just gotten these. So a couple of the little ovals are actually hollow. So it's not solid. But hey, Brittany, thank you for following. We appreciate the follows. So this has little ovals, and each one, they're not all different colors, but it has yellow gold, rose gold, and stainless steel. So you get that mixed metal thing. So you get the yellow gold, rose gold, silver, and with the Hannah tritone, you get the gold, the black, the silver. I like wearing black, so the black is always really nice to have. And it ties together all the other metals that I like to wear because I don't like to commit to one metal. I like wearing all of them. And speaking of rose gold, we have some new earrings in that are in rose gold that I love. So they come in gold, they come in 14 karat gold plate, and they come in rose gold. And I'm going to show you the rose gold. So these are called the Brave Drop earrings, and the rose gold. So getting a good view of the design in here is not, see, let me see if I can do it with my hand better. There we go. So how's that? Can you, it's hard to get a good idea what this is, but they are so beautiful. So I could hold it up here, but if it doesn't catch the light well, oh, and we're getting little hearts. Thank you for the hearts and the likes. We love them. So the Brave Drop earrings, so these are made by women coming out of red light districts in the southern part of Asia. They have 2 or 3 different centers, and I should have just worn my hair up. I usually do. Look at that. These earrings kind of blow my mind. So this is the rose gold Brave Drop earring, or the Brave Drop earring rose gold. And love this piece. This also comes in the yellow gold. So if you were interested in wearing a metal non-committal and you wanted to wear rose gold with it, it's all good because there's rose gold in the necklace, rose gold earrings, and then you could wear the Hannah, which has the gold and the silver and the black. And what else was I going to show you? Oh, here is So the Brave drop earring, this is the Brave drop earring. And let me see. Sorry, I just got a message that says you should go live now. And I was like, I think I am. I think I am live. Um, so this is the Brave drop earring. Okay. So this, I just want you to see, this is front facing and this is the rose gold. We have this in the yellow gold as well, which I mentioned, and I can pull that out. I don't know that the color, I don't know that you're going to be able to see the color difference very well in the camera, but it's a yellow gold instead of a rose gold. And here's here. So if I hold them up together, yeah, with the reflection, it's going to be almost impossible. When you see them up in person, it's much easier to tell. Yeah, I'm not going to, it's going to be really hard. But if you click on the little shopping button, you can see all of the different products that we have. So these are the Brave yellow gold, which are like, I believe 14 karat plate, but aren't those beautiful? So here are the here are the Brave drop earrings. Now, another earring that we have that is very similar, but a little less, shall we say, bold, is called the Brave. So good question, Roxy. I believe Roxy's asking, how do you order? And Trisha is probably out there answering questions as well. But in case she didn't see that, and in case anyone else is wondering that and didn't see your question, you should be, if you're on a phone, you should see a little shopping cart or something like that at the bottom of the screen. If you look around for the marketplace, different platforms or different devices have different things that they do. So if you look around for shopping, oh, there you go. See, Trisha's on it. She's on it. But here's the Brave drop. Okay, I've said that like 14 times, but these are so pretty. I love these earrings. Okay, so there's the Brave drop. This is a post, and this is just called the Brave. So let me see if I can catch the light with that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's the same design, but this one is like a side view, if that makes sense, like front facing or side facing. So I'm going to put this one in. This is the yellow gold for that. And if I put this in, this one is also beautiful. It's a beautiful statement earring. So see it, but it's side facing. And do you see what I mean? It's a little less bold. So looking at you straight on, looking at me straight on, whatever, this is a little more subtle. You get a bigger impact when you look at someone from the side. I'm guessing you can see this. I can't see what you're seeing. So, but there's the Brave, and that's just the Brave. This is the Brave drop. Oh, it's the Brave drop earring. I don't know why I kept saying bold, but I think this is a little more bold, maybe a little more brave. But so the Brave drop is more of a front facing with two circles, a smaller circle up top like that, and the bigger circle. And then just the Brave is this, it's kind of that circle that's cut so that it wraps around your ear. But the same beautiful design. And we have the Brave in gold, and we have the Brave drop in gold and rose gold. So I'm going to take those off because I have some other earrings to show you. So anyway, let me see. I'm going to see. Roxy, you should be seeing some things. I know Trisha's on there, but let me see if I can find. You should be able to go to the shopping cart and find some of these. Oh, see, it's already pinned. Yeah, because I don't know. Trisha's trying. She's working at it. If you have any questions, ask Trisha because she's on it. Okay, so let's look at. Oh, you know what? I was going to point out some other things since I got these beautiful gold earrings on. I was going to show you a bracelet that we got recently. that is gold. It's stainless steel, gold plate that is lovely and has this really incredible story. So let me see. We've got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the design in here, but it's this very interesting geometric type design that is going to be difficult to show you here. But if you click on the little, like before, if you click on the little button, you'll get a much better picture. And this bracelet is called Restoring Justice. So the story behind this is the fact that the design in here that you're having a hard time seeing is Roman numerals. And it's called Restoring Justice. And the reason they came up with that name is because they had a young lady that came into their center and said while she was being trafficked, all she could think about was that she wanted time to pass and she wanted justice to be restored. So they call this Restoring Justice, and the pattern is 1 through 11 Roman numerals to represent a clock and the passing of time. So this is, I love the story behind this one, but not the tricky part, but it is a little interesting. When you have this, it's not a bangle that you have to slip over your hand. Like there's no way that would fit over my hand, but it opens up. So if you push on 7, boom, it opens. So 7 is like this right here. So you push on 7, you don't push towards it, you don't push you just push down on 7, and it opens up like that. And then you can put it on, push down on 7 again, and then you have this lovely Roman numeral 1 through 11 story. You basically have a story on your wrist. It's called Restoring Justice because this woman was able to escape. She was able to get out of trafficking, and time did pass, and justice, I don't know exactly what happened with the trafficker or the people who got her into that situation, but she felt that justice was being restored. And so anyway, that's the justice or Restoring Justice bangle with these lovely this really cool geometric design. So that's that one, and the gold. So if you're going to go gold, you might as well do some really nice gold, right? I mean, go big or go home, right? So, oh, you know what? Here's the other brave. So there's that one. If you're going to go gold, why not go gold layers over? So here's the link and layer bracelet. So this is stainless steel as well, gold plate, and it's got 4 different designs in one bracelet. So it's got kind of this rough, edgy, nuggety, I don't know, kind of design on one, and then a very smooth and sleek, and then you've got the links, and then you've got the twist. So you've got the twist and the links and the smooth and the bumpy, all in one bracelet. And it's, and so it goes over your wrist like so, and that's the links and layer bracelet, which is such a nice addition to an outfit that has a little gold. And if you're doing a multi-metal thing, it also just works with that metal non-committal, or your brave earrings, or your brave drop earrings, because and then you get this whole story going, because all of our products are made by survivors of human trafficking. If somebody says, oh my gosh, I love your bracelet, you can say, let me tell you about my bracelet. These are providing dignified employment for survivors of human trafficking. And that happens so often. And people buy something from Made for Freedom, and then when their friends compliment them on it or make a comment, they become the advocate. And so they're not only helping provide dignified employment, but they become the advocate, and they get to tell the story of how their jewelry or their purse or their t-shirt is helping survivors of human trafficking. And speaking of gold, if we're going to go gold, right? How about this? This is the layers. No, this is links and layers. This is the Woven Strands ring. So the Woven Strands ring is multiple layers as well of gold. And I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that, but it's kind of similar to the links and layers. Like it has the smooth lines, it has smooth layers, and it also has like these dotted layers. It has all sorts of different layers, but that is also adjustable. So if your finger's a little bit larger, if your finger's a little bit smaller, it can go a whole lot smaller, but I'd say this is probably around a 6.5 to 6.5 is about the size that it comes, but you can make it larger and you can make it a little bit smaller. So there's the Woven Strands ring, the links and layers bracelet. And this is a great combo when you want to go gold with the Brave, of course, with the Brave earrings that are just kind of amazing. Another piece that works really nicely if you're going for that gold look, another one is the Dimly. Mirror Dimly. Sorry, I messed up the name on that. The Mirror Dimly, and I have that on a display as well. No, I don't, but I can put it on one. So the Mirror Dimly is so cool. It's got this really nice charm at the bottom. It has this little extension thing on the back that's probably like 3 inches. So you get a lot of different options as far as how long you want to wear this. But the necklace is this kind of warped, I'd say warped metal. So it's a gold piece, a gold oval, I guess, and it's kind of warped looking. But it almost looks like it's a mirror, but it's warped. So we're seeing dimly. It's like a mirror that we're seeing through dimly. And so that's how we came up with that name. But one of the cool things about that is this charm that's a little bit different because it's warped, but it's a really beautiful gold piece. And then over here, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, I can highlight it a little bit. The chain is asymmetrical. So on this side, that didn't work very well. On this side, it has 2 chains. So they're very tiny. So let me separate them so it's easier for you to see. So over here, you have these little bitty chains. And if I put on the black, maybe you'll be able to see. The little beads on one are white. Okay, so these are easy to see. But we've got these others over here. And these are a little bit more of kind of a wine color. But you've got this little delicate gold chain with white beads, delicate gold chain with burgundy beads. So those, and they're not really separated. They hang together, but I wanted to show you I wanted to point that out because it's asymmetrical. And then this is just a normal gold chain that works on its own. And now they don't want to go back together. But that is the Mirror Dimly. And dun, 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 dun. So this is how that's what the Mirror Dimly looks like. And the camera is not going to be able to show you how delicate this is and how cool this looks with the asymmetrical stuff, but you can click on the little link and you'll get a better picture. If you're out there and you have just joined us, we would love for you to wave or do a like or a heart or something. And if you want to be updated about future live events, be sure to follow us because we send out some really fun stuff. And I think you'll get notified if we shoot out a video, a little short form video. And we're going to be doing a bunch more of those. So be sure to follow and, like and share if you are interested. If you know people that would be interested in hearing how they could help fight human trafficking by buying some really beautiful stuff, this is a good place for that. Okay, so we've done a lot of gold today, right? We've done a lot of gold. Let's do a little meandering down the silver lane. So here are the peak silver, peak, linear peak. Sorry, I'm totally forgetting the names of these. The linear peak earrings are kind of cool. It's this triangle that has anyway, it has all these little lines in it, and they catch the light so nicely. So let me throw these in, and you can see they're super lightweight. They hardly weigh anything, and they catch the light, and they're kind of, I don't know, they just are kind of hanging out and going, hey, here I am, don't miss me. So when they catch the light, nobody's going to miss that. So these are super fun just to wear out, catch some attention. And then we also have these silver nuggets. So these are a very simple, classic kind of nugget, but it's not, so kind of like that metal piece on the Mirror Dimly was a little warped. This has like little bumps on it. So this is classic, but it's got that little edge to it. And I have decided recently, actually, I was doing a live event a few days ago, and I got some reassurance from some of the people on the live event that it worked to do. I had never done this before, but I like combining these things. So, hey, Sammy, welcome. Glad you could be here. We're talking about products that are made by survivors of human trafficking and those coming out of marginalized situations. So these earrings, the silver nugget, I think it kind of works. You know, the nugget and the linear peak, I hadn't thought of it before, but during a live, I thought, well, I'll throw one in my second hole. And then I realized I really liked this. So these are made, actually the linear peaks and the nuggets are made by women coming out of red light districts in the northern part of China. That particular center they have just developed some really incredible programs to help survivors of sex trafficking as they come out of that situation. And they teach them some very basic skills as far as jewelry making, but then they also have all these other opportunities for photography, photo editing, accounting, inventory, communications, and they also provide extra training, computer skills, and all sorts of things. And they get certificates so that if they decide they want to move on, they have all sorts of life skills that will help them progress in their profession, not just sticking around and doing jewelry. Some of them really love making the jewelry and they stick around and they get promoted within the organization. But when we talk about dignified employment, and Made for Freedom products the whole purpose behind Made for Freedom is generating hours of dignified employment for survivors of sex trafficking or those who are vulnerable. So when we're talking about dignified employment, we're not just talking about a good wage. We're talking about a good wage and life skills and job training and opportunities for the future that provide a lot of hope. And as I often do, I'm going to have this on. So this is probably our bestseller. This is the Seek Justice bar. This is the Seek Justice necklace, and it has writing on 3 sides. It's engraved on 3 sides. It says, Seek Justice, Love Mercy, Walk Humbly. And this is an amazing piece. So we've just gotten so many good comments and so much good customer feedback from this necklace. I personally love it and wear it most of the time. So it's one of my go-to pieces. Part of the reason, I got to be honest, part of the reason is you just saw me. I just had to put it over my head. I didn't have to worry about a clasp behind my head. But I love the statements on this as well. Seek justice, love mercy, walk humbly. These are powerful statements to live by. So, this is a very popular piece, as well as the key ring. And today we should have a link. Trisha, if it's not out there, you can maybe pin this. But if you buy the necklace and the key ring, you get $10 off. So when you buy the Seek Justice set, there's a $10, you get $10 off. So it's kind of like you buy the necklace and you get the key ring for $10 less than it would be, or it's $10 off the total, however you want to look at it. You buy, oh, it's pinned. Trisha's there. Woo, woo. Hey, Trisha. Thank you. Everybody say, hey, Trisha. somebody, $10 off for what? Oh, let me see. The Seek Justice keyring and the Seek Justice necklace. Both of these bars have writing on 3 sides. It says Seek Justice, love mercy, walk humbly. And so you could have this on your keyring, or you could give this to somebody else. This is a really nice, if you have a backpack that you travel around with or something for your computer or your books, you can put this on your backpack, and it's a really good reminder with a powerful statement: seek justice, love mercy, walk humbly. And then you can also wear it around your neck, and people can go, oh my gosh, I really like your necklace. And you can say, let me tell you about my necklace. This is made by survivors of sex trafficking. And if you say that to somebody, they're going to be like, oh, wow. And then they're going to say, where did you get it? Blah, blah, blah. You're going to go, oh, Made for Freedom. Of course. I watched her go live. Anyway, today there is a Seek Justice set, which is the key ring and the necklace. These are made by survivors of sex trafficking in the southern part of Asia. They have a couple different locations. So be sure to look at that. Trisha has pinned it. And okay, as much as I love the linear peaks and the silver nugget combo thing, I do want to show you another silver piece that is really stinking fun. So a material that has become very popular. So we're getting a lot of stuff that's stainless steel, which is wonderful. It doesn't tarnish. It's very strong. It's very durable. That's all. It's all wonderful. I love the stainless steel. Another material that is becoming very popular that I also really like is resin. So these are the stone drop earrings. So again, I don't know that, maybe I didn't really plan on this, but that top metal part is kind of warped. So maybe the theme today was warped, because we got several things that are kind of bumpy, or not exactly, they're smooth. They're bumpy, warped. I don't know. But the bottom part of this is resin. So these are the stone drop earrings. And that bottom part looks like it's stone. And when you hear stone, you probably think, oh, heavy. Well, no, it's not. It's resin. It's super lightweight. And the top part has that really cool, shiny silver part that just is, I feel like I say this often, but they hardly weigh anything. I wish I could put these in your hand and you'd be like, oh my gosh, it's like I'm not holding anything, because they're so lightweight. The resin is just super lightweight, but it looks like stone. So it's kind of this contradictory thing. Stone drop, light as a feather. So anyway, these also catch the light really nicely. You'll see the silver just kind of bling. It catches the light, and make themselves known. You can't wear these without them making themselves known. So if you like silver and you need something, so this is great with like a little updo thing, so like do a little updo and boom, you're getting some attention with these earrings, because people are like, oh, dang. So silver, stone drop, Beautiful, lightweight, light as a feather, made by survivors of human trafficking. And these are you probably pinned. Trisha's probably pinning them so that you can see them a little bit better and get click through to where you can see more detail about them. But those are the stone drop. And while we're talking about silver, let us talk about restoring justice. And you might, if you have been around for a while, for during this episode, you might go, "Hey, wait, we already talked about restoring justice." I already know that's a story about a young lady who came into a center and said while she was being trafficked, she just kept waiting for time to pass and for justice to be restored. You already told that story, Dawn. Yes, I did. And the Roman numerals on the bracelet are 1 through 11 to represent a clock and the passing of time. And the bracelet's called Restoring Justice. But you know what? I showed you the gold. We did not look at the silver. So the silver, same design, made of stainless steel, very sturdy. Also pushed down on 7, and then it opens up. So you can just put that in there, push down on 7 again, boom. It's one of those bracelets that is actually easy to do by yourself. It takes a little practice because we're used to pushing different ways. But if you push down on 7, boom, it clips. And then you have this beautiful stainless steel geometric design with this incredible story. The name is Restoring Justice. The story is about a young lady who wanted time to pass and justice to be restored. And in this design, they have put all of that together. They called it Restoring Justice, and it's Roman numerals 1 through 11 to represent time on a clock and the passing of time. So that's the Restoring Justice. It's silver, but the material is actually stainless steel. So stainless steel looks silver. This is also stainless steel, gold plated. So you have the options there for the Restoring Justice. And since we've been kind of bopping back and forth with the gold and the silver, I did want to show you a couple of, actually several varieties that we have of teardrop earrings. So we have these teardrop earrings. These were made by, I don't know if you're going to be able to see how cool the design is, but they use the wire and like hand wrap the bead. So can you see the top of that? So they take this quartz, this is the rose quartz. This is silver with rose quartz. And they take that bead and they wrap the wire around it. And I would never be able to do this. They've done such a nice job on it. But that is the silver and rose quartz teardrop earring. So we have the silver with rose, and we have gold with black quartz. And this is interesting because I don't know that we actually have an option in the things. If you decided you wanted to, somebody shared. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. And I think we're getting follows. So thank you for that as well. This is the teardrop earring. This is gold with black onyx. We don't have many of these left. So if you're interested, because the group, the center that we partner with for these, they are having a really hard time getting the black onyx beads. So this might be the last. I think we've only got 2 or 3 pair of these left. And let me see if you can see that a little better. I don't know if the camera is going to get that. But these are the gold with a black onyx, which is really kind of cool. So there are those. And we've got the gold with the black onyx. We've got the silver with the rose quartz. We have a couple pair of silver with black quartz. And not black quartz, black onyx, forgive me. We have rose quartz we had aqua quartz and black onyx, and I have a hard time keeping track of all the stones sometimes. But this is the silver. This one's a little bit longer, but that teardrop, I don't look at how evenly that thing is wrapped. It is gorgeous. And it's really cool just to see how well they've done this. So anyway, this is made by refugees and immigrants in St. Louis. We are headquartered in St. Louis. That's where our office is. Well, we call it our world headquarters, and I am in that space. I'm in our display space right now, I guess. But these are some of the products, and like I said, we partner with about 20 centers around the world, all of which are providing life skills, job training, dignified employment, a really good wage, so that these women and men who have come out of very vulnerable situations, or those who have survived exploitation, can now support themselves. They're financially independent, but they also have all these skills that allow them to move forward in life. They're getting computer skills. They're getting jewelry making skills. Some of them are getting sewing skills, but they also are learning all sorts of other skill sets and disciplines that help them as they look for other careers, other jobs, move forward in their education. So all of those things are being provided with every purchase. So when you purchase a Made for Freedom product, you are providing all of those things for a survivor. So that's one, you provide all of those things for that survivor, and you get this amazing piece of jewelry, whatever piece of jewelry it is. And well, or if it's not a piece of jewelry, we have other things that are not jewelry. Today it was pretty jewelry heavy, but you help the survivor. You get this beautiful piece of jewelry. And then when somebody says, "Oh my goodness, I love your bracelet," you can say, "Let me tell you about my bracelet. This is providing dignified employment for a survivor of human trafficking, and I was part of making that impact." So thank you for being here. I appreciate all the people who joined, and all the hearts and the likes and the follows. Thank you so much for following. And if you haven't, please do. Please follow so that you get notified when we go live. I will be going live again tomorrow, 3 p.m. And then I'm going to take a break for the weekend. But next week, I will be back, and I will be showing you some other really cool stuff. So tomorrow, okay, I'm just going to give you a little trailer, little sneak peek. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you the coolest bags ever. And when I say the coolest bags ever, I'm not kidding. When I show these to people, they're just like, "Whoa, that's so cool." So come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. I'm going to show you the coolest bags ever, along with some other really cool things that we didn't talk about today. So thank you for being here. Please follow, please share, please like, and come back tomorrow at 3 p.m. And until then, do everything that you can to fight human trafficking with style.